All right, welcome to the channel. Here we go with another video. As usual, I'm very grateful for everybody that's here. But today's topic is going to be amazing. As usual, today's topic is how to trick your mind to be better. I know, right? Weird topic. How to trick your mind to be better. So I'm going to tell you the steps that I have done to trick my mind to be better. If I had an issue with doing 10 push-ups straight, this is an example, right? Say I had a problem with doing 10 push-ups straight, and you count from 1 to 2, go all the way up to 10. Now, say I can't do 10 push-ups straight, but I could do 5, right? In my head, 5 is much easier to get to than 10. So what I'm going to do is, instead of striving for 10, I strive for 5. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 push-up, and instead of going from 5 to 6, I go from 5 to 1, right? Now I start over, and I go to 2, 3, 4, 5. Still 10 push-ups, but I broke it up, and I did 5 and 5 in one setting. Not in 2 different settings. In one setting, I did 5 twice instead of 10. Do you get what I'm trying to say? 5 plus 5 is 10. But instead of doing 10 straight, in my head, I did 5 and then did another 5. And I've seen that what that does is, because the goal is so small, it's easier to get to, I was able to do it and be perfectly fine. So I'll do the 5, and if I went to 6 and 7, I realized I struggled, boom, didn't make it to 10, right? But when I did 5 and then reset and went back to 5 again, it was more obtainable to me mentally. So that's how I trick my brain to actually still getting to the goal, but doing it in a different way. And with that concept, right, you could use that for so many things, right? So one of the things is, if you're trying to lose weight, right? If you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to lose 10 pounds, the smartest thing to do, the best thing to do, if you're not really driven and you're getting discouraged, is to, instead of striving for the 10 pounds, which is the ultimate goal, right? You strive for something smaller that's more obtainable, that's easier, that's going to trick your brain to give yourself more confidence and to feel like, yo, I'm doing something. So instead of 10 pounds, right, which is your ultimate goal, you're going to say 1 pound. Change it from 10 to 1. Now you're at 1 pound. In your head, oh, that's easy. I get there easy. Snap of a finger. Cut out carbs, stop eating sugar, all that stuff, boom, snap of a finger, I lost 1 pound. Now I feel good about it. Yeah, 1 pound, baby, let's go. Now you're getting more confident within yourself because you feel like, yo, I could do this. I feel accomplished. Then what you do is you do another pound. So now you have lost that 1 pound and you feel accomplished. Now you move on to 2 pounds. But instead of going from 1 to 2, you go from 1 to 1. Start over again. Right? You're still going to get to 10, right? Because that's your ultimate goal, to get to 10. But the way you're tricking your mind to get to 10 is the way that works for you, right? So you do what you can do the way you do it to get to your goal. Not everybody can get to that goal the same way, the same mindset. And everybody have their time, right? Somebody might get to that 10 faster than you did, but it's not a race. Right? It's not who can get 10 fastest, right? It's about just getting to the 10, getting to the number 10. You want to get to 10. So you got to compare how you were last year to this year, how you were last week to this week, how you were last month to this month. Don't compare yourself to the next person, because that's going to cloud your mindset and your judgment for progressing and keep going, right? And even when you make progress, right, because you compare yourself to another person, you're going to be discouraged now. instead of you being motivated, excited, happy, now you're being discouraged because this person has lost more pounds than you in a shorter duration. And because you're comparing yourself to that person, you lost 2 pounds, that person lost 4. Now you feel like, oh my God, this person lost 4 pounds in the same amount of time that I lost 2. You get discouraged. Not understanding that everybody's body, everybody's mind is different. We're not all the same, right? I understand we're all humans, but we're not all the same, right? So you and I can do the same diet and you drop more pounds than I do. Me and you can do the same diet and you could put on more pounds than I do. Like it varies for every person. So that's why for some people they try different things, right? They might try one routine and that routine doesn't work, so they go and try another routine instead, and they realize, okay, this works for me. But not because it works for me, that don't mean it's gonna work for you. And that's what I'm saying. You have to trick your mind. You have to trick your mind. 10 is a hard number to get to in your head. 1 is an easy number to get to in your head. 10 ones equal 10. Okay? So do 1, then 1, then 1. Just keep doing it like that. And that's how you do it with everything, right? You have a list of things that you want to get done, and you're so focused on the big list. 20 things I got to do. Got so much things I got to do. But instead, if you shift your focus, right, and focus on that one thing, what's the first thing on the list? Let's dial in and focus on that. Once you focus on that, then you forget about the rest, right? Forget about the 19, you focused on the 1, and you knocked 1 off. Now it's down to 19. Now you focus on another 1, not the 19, you focus on the 1. Focus on the other one, you knock that 1 off. Now you're down to 18. Do you see what I'm saying? You're still gonna accomplish getting the 20 done, right? But you're not going there with the mindset of, I gotta do all this 20 today or tomorrow or this week. No, you're doing the mindset of, yo, let me hit one of them at a time. And then, because, all right, I'll give you an example. So, you know, I have my own clothing line, and when I get orders, I realized that when I got 5 orders, 6 orders, it gave me a little anxiety and I got a little overwhelmed because I'm like, yo, I got so much things to make. And because I work full time and because I have kids and because I don't have much time, it's like, for me, it's like, yo, I can't do that much in one day because I won't get any sleep, and then it's going to affect me for the rest of the day. So I was overwhelming myself because I was waiting for one day to try to do all of the orders, waiting for one day off to try to do all the orders. But I realized that would set me back because now I lost a day because I'm trying to do too much in one day. So you know what I started doing? If I have 5 things to make, I'll do 1 for today, off the list. I was down to 4, but in my mind, I have 1 more to go. Boom. The next day comes, I do that 1. Then the next day comes, I do that 1. And if I have time to do more than 1, I do more than 1. But I don't overwhelm and kill myself because I wasn't able to accomplish 5 in one setting, right? I did 1, and I feel accomplished off that 1. So that's me tricking my mind to still get what I need to get done, but in a different mindset. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta try that for yourself to see if it works for you. And if it does, hit me up in the comment section and see if it works. Just try it. If you always had an issue with looking at the bigger thing that you have to do and trying to do it because it overwhelms you, because it's such a big number, it's such a big thing to do, just try doing smaller things. Like there's the book that I read called The Greatest Mindset from Lewis Howes, right? And one of the things he tells you in that book and he shows you in that book is, if you want to be, I'll give you an example. If you want to be a coach for an NBA team, right? If you're looking at the ultimate goal as being the coach, that's going to mess you up. You're going to think it's too hard, it's too many people, you're going to be overwhelming yourself, you're going to doubt yourself. But if you can think about the baby steps that you can take to put you towards that goal, then that's the better way to go. Because now, if they say you need this certificate or you need to do this, then all you do is you take those steps, those baby steps, until you get to your ultimate goal. So I want you guys to go try this, right? I want you to get back to me. Let me know if this has worked for you in any way. I know everybody have their different mindset, different things that they do. And I would say whatever helps you to get to your goal, whatever works for you, as long as it's not something bad that you're doing to yourself to get to your goal, then I don't see why not. You know, try it, see what happens. If you realize your way doesn't work, try somebody else's way, try something different, see if you could figure out something. But that's what I do to trick my mind, and that's what I do to get to my goal, and that's what I do to push myself to be better, because my ultimate goal is really big, but when I look at the ultimate goal, it scares me. But when I focus on the small goals to get me to the ultimate goal, it is definitely possible. All right, you already know what it is. It's Relationship 101 with Jay. Make sure you guys subscribe and get back to me. You already know what it is. Peace.